Hi, and welcome to Angie's Tasty Tuesday, brought to you by Transition Nutrition and Fitness Coaching. I'm Angie, and I'm here every Tuesday to bring you a new and delicious, whole food, plant-based recipe that you can incorporate into your family's weekly menu. I've had several requests for a dry cereal that can just have a nut milk added to it for a morning breakfast, or a granola type topping for a yogurt or another dish that you'd like to serve. So today we're going to be making a walnut almond granola. Very simple, very few ingredients, just takes a bit of time for rotating it through the oven, and you have a cereal that you can have on hand during the week to grab and go. So let's get started. You're going to start off by taking a rather large baking pan with at least a 1/2 inch size and lining it with parchment paper. Then we're going to take a large mixing bowl and start mixing our ingredients. Be sure to preheat your oven to 300 degrees, which is a little low temperature because we're going to rotate and roast this granola after we put it together. So we're going to start with 4 cups of rolled oats. Now you do not want quick oats. You want the regular rolled oats, or else they will cook too fast and break down too much for your granola. We're going to add a 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts and a 1/2 cup of slivered almonds, a 1/2 cup of unsweetened shredded coconut, 4 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, 3 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon, and we're going to mix all of those ingredients up until they're well combined. Now, if you have other things that you would typically like in your granola, you could add raisins. It will affect the moisture level, so you have to be careful and not add too many. I might add it after I made my granola, and then just stir them into the cooled granola cereal mixture in your storage bag. But this makes a really good granola, and I love it on my yogurt, my nut milk based yogurt in the morning for breakfast. Make sure that your walnuts are chopped to smaller pieces. Now we're going to drizzle in 1/2 cup of 100% pure maple syrup. And you just want to go slowly and drizzle it into the oats. This is a rather dry granola, and it's not a clumpy granola. It's a rather fine granola mixture when you're done. But it is one that I have found is really, really good and stores nicely in the cupboard. It's also good to take on trips if you're traveling and you want to make sure you get your oats in for breakfast. This makes a really good take along with you, so you can get your morning oats in if you don't have access to make your oatmeal or other cooked oats or grains. So we're going to make sure we get all of that syrup in there. Then you're going to continue to mix it until you feel like the maple syrup is well distributed around the granola. So you can see it's well distributed on the oats. They're starting to be a little clumpy in there. Now you're going to take this mixture and dump it out onto the parchment paper that you've lined on your edged baking sheet. And the only reason it really needs to be edged, because you're going to be turning this while it cooks, and if not, you'll end up, unless you're a lot more handy than I am, flicking it all over the bottom of your oven. So once you have it poured out, you want to spread it out as thin as you can on your baking sheet. And we're going to pop it into the oven for 10 minutes. And then we'll be back and show you what it looks like. So after 10 minutes, you want to pull it out, and you want to flip your granola and stir it. Mix it up a little. See, even with the sides, sometimes they try to escape on you. And lay it out flat on your pan. And we're going to stick it back in the oven again for another 10 minutes. Then we're going to stir it again. It will do a final 3 minutes after that, and then we'll let it cool on a wire rack. All right, so we baked it for 10 minutes, turned it over, baked it another 10 minutes, turned it over, and then you'll do an additional 3 to 5 minutes until it starts to get this nice, beautiful golden brown color. You can tell the nuts are slightly roasted, the coconut's a little bit roasted. You can actually smell that it's done. You're going to let it cool on this wire rack on this sheet, And then I like to store it in these big silicone reusable baggies. You can also put it in an airtight jar if that's easier for you. I hope you enjoy this granola as much as I do. Like I said, I love it on my yogurt. I like it as a cereal. It's great just to have as a snack. If you'd like to see more of these videos, remember you can see them here or here, and please subscribe here. Remember to give us that thumbs up, and until next time, remember, plants are the best medicine.